Oh, good morning, my dear friends. The sky is blue and there are no clouds. There's no wind. If you whisper it, it won't come. I'm so happy to see you. I've been thinking about you and about my good friend, Hank the cow dog, and Drover. Let's check in with them, shall we? I managed to say he's still out there, Drover, but we've made our point. What was the point? I've already forgotten. I grabbed several deep breaths, filling my exhausted lungs with a fresh supply of carbon Diego. The point is that we don't allow frogs in our pond. What we couldn't have known was that this frog was too dumb to understand. I think we can notch this one up to a huge moral victory and go on to more important business. And with that, we stuck out our tongues at the moron frog, gave him monkey ears, and marched away in a triumph, leaving the frog shattered, beaten, totally humiliated. Humiliated. There we go, humiliated. At this point, you're probably wondering if I've forgotten about the long-snouted road monster. Not at all. It was a hectic morning, you see, and we had a lot of business to take care of. I mean, we're very busy dogs. I should probably point out that a lot of your ordinary ranch mutts wouldn't have bothered to do frogs and ponds. They would have considered it a waste of their time, but not me, fellers. When it comes to business of ranch security, I figure no job is too small or too insignificant. No job is too big to be small. No job is too small to be, oh, phooey. Where were we? Oh, yes. We had just spent the early morning hours putting down the Frog Rebellion. We'd smashed a plot by the United Frog Front to steal Emerald Pond and haul it away to the island of Cowabunga, where they planned to do something with our precious pond. Do you like this nonsense? It's fun. You look good. But we got that stopped just in the nip of the tuck. And as you might expect, the hours and the hours of combat had left us exhausted. Yes, we were exhausted but proud, very proud, of our team's effort in the heat of battle. Congratulating ourselves on a job well done, we marched away from the smoke and the ruins of the battlefield, made our way back to our office on the 12th floor of the Security Division's vast office complex. There we rolled into our gunny sack beds and prepared to indulge ourselves in a few hours of much-needed sleep. Sleep that would heal our wounds and prepare us for another dangerous night on life's front lines. Little did we know or suspect that our period of R&R, rest and revitaminization, would be cut short. Let us say that we would soon be jolted out of our beds by the approach of, are you sure you're ready for the scary part? I mean, once it starts, there won't be any getting out, no kidding. Use your own judgment. The invasion of the road monster. Okay, there we were, sprawled out on our respective gunny sack beds. I just closed my weary eyes and had begun to drift. Umph, umph, the dorking snork of the beetle bomb, hot fudgely whisker bill and feathery whiffle waffle. Hank, do you hear that? Had someone just called my name? No, the fliffer had merely whiffled in the hot fludgely silence of, Hank, I hear something. Maybe you better wake up. Fighting against the terrible gravitational pull of the hot fudgety silence, I somehow managed to raise my head. I even managed to crank open the outer door of my one left eye, and suddenly I saw before me a dog? Or was he a frog in a dog suit, or a hog in a frog suit, pretending to be a dog? It was very confusing. Do you have dreams like this? Who are you, and what am I doing here? Well, I'm Drover, remember me? No, I've never seen you before, so don't try to pretend. I cranked open the lid to eye number 2, and suddenly a folks came into focus. It was the folks of a dog, the face of a dog. Let us say, and it came into focus. Wait a minute, hold on everything, pal. I've seen you before. Yeah, about 5 minutes ago. I guess you fell asleep. Ha, not likely. I struggled to my feet and tried to walk a few steps, but it appeared that someone had stolen my legs and had replaced them with 4 phony legs made of flubber rubber flubber romer. I turned a steely gaze on the stranger. Where are my legs? Well, I think you're wearing them. No, I mean the real ones. Those are phony substitutes made of rubber. You mean foam rubber? Ah, so you know about this. Okay, pal. Who did it? And where are my legs? I narrowed my eyes and I studied the outline of the stranger's face. Wait a minute. Hold everything. Drover? Is that you? Yeah, hi. Thank goodness I found you. They've stolen my legs. If we don't get them back all at once, in a rush of insight, I began to realize the things I was saying didn't make a whole lot of sense. I mean, I had just heard myself accusing someone, well, of stealing my legs, so to speak, and yet I could see 4 legs on my body. I took a deep breath of air, blinked my eyes. There in front of me sat Drover, my assistant head of ranch security. Drover, how long has this been going on? Don't hold anything back. I must know the truth. Well, you were asleep for 5 minutes, I guess. It seemed longer. Weeks and months. We weren't hiking across the Hot Fudge Mountains? Not me, I don't think so. And what about the stolen legs? Did you file a report about... Why are you staring at me that way? You look like a goofball. If you must stare, look goofy. Please go somewhere else. I marched several steps away. All right, Drover, the pieces of this puzzle are falling into place. Oh, good, because I was beginning to wonder. Listen carefully. Number 1, no one stole my legs. There was a bogus report. Number 2, the Hot Fudge Mountains don't exist. And number 3, you must swear an oath never to discuss this conversation with anybody outside the security vision. Do you know why? Well, let me think here. Because, Drover, I dropped my voice to a whisper, they might get the wrong idea. Those 2 are crazy. I love you. Get outside. Oh, it feels good. Take care of yourselves. Go help Mother. Be a solid citizen.